JP Morgan, man. Who's selling dope for JP Morgan? I know
Yo,
somebody mad.
bro, how much cocaine did they find on that boat? Like, I think that had to be the biggest haul in history.
Yeah, it was one of the big. I thought it was like 40,000 pounds. I can't remember how many
It was
tons
tons,
of.
like 20 million tons or something stupid like that. What they say? 20 billion. Yeah, 20 billion worth.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
40,000 pounds.
20 tons, 1.5 billion, 16 metric tons. Said $1 billion street value. How you got a billion? Who moves $1 billion? I don't even think the dopest of dope boys in Colombia is moving that type of weight. What? On the boat, and it was on JPMorgan's. Man, if y'all knew how Harvard was built, you'd understand why JPMorgan was caught up in all that, but that's none of my business.
But imagine the facilities you need to have to be able to wrap up 40,000 pounds of coke, put it in containers. You got to have at least a big ass warehouse to do all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. And you always get these movies, and like, matter of fact, right after this happened, or right before it, they had the Mexican guy with the toupee, and he had put some coke underneath the toupee, and he was sitting up there looking crazy as hell. They try to make this is the flim flam mainstream media tries to do. They show you these people, these mules, right, getting caught with a couple ounces. Yep. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, they're moving it by the ton. It so happened somebody must have screwed up something, because they wasn't supposed to find this. They was like, oh, whoa, I thought we paid this off. Trump, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? But you see the flim flam, they want you to believe it's this little Mexican guy with the coke under his toupee moving weight in here, when it's actually JP Morgan moving it by the ton.
Yeah, I mean, no criminal, no mob boss or whatever would be dumb enough to put that much cocaine on a cargo ship to go to a government checked lot, right? That's just not how you would smuggle it. Not that amount. If it was, you'd be like, all right, maybe we can stash some in some of these cars, you know what I mean, here and there, because I know somebody's gonna pick it up off the boat. But usually they smuggle that stuff in on runner boats or submarines, or you know what I mean. They're not bringing it in through a U.S. port. The only people bringing it in through the U.S. port is the man. We know who did that. And then that story went away so quietly. If it was connected to El Chapo, we'd still be talking about it. But it was at JP Morgan, and they was like, hush, hush, hush. Man, they probably took that drug, gave right back to him, and said, all right, never mind, we ain't see nothing. We ain't never gonna hear about that story ever again, yo.